I'm Matt Brandner. This is my 1990 Coupe Quattro engine swap. It has a 3B out of a 200 Avant. It's a 5-cylinder turbo engine, 20 valve 5-cylinder. Started its life out of a 200 wagon like the one I have in the back. These came with a different 5-cylinder, a very weak 7A, which is another 5-cylinder, naturally aspirated. So a very common swap is this overseas. This is supposed to be an S2 clone, so I've put an S2 front bumper on it, S2 lights, intercooler off of a RS2, turbo off of an RS2 inner box. Pretty much did every mod that can be done to make it faster, more reliable, and a lot more fun. The restoration process was very extensive. I've got a stack of receipts about that big from the time the previous owner started it to the time it entered my hands. So we're talking engine swap, custom harness, the AC system had to completely be redone. The subframe is different, it's out of a 4000. The cooling system had to be redone because it wasn't meant to be really in this one. They make a drop-in motor that Europe got was an S2. This is supposed to be like that, so it's our S2 replica. Probably the most intensive thing though was actually fitting it all in. Everything had to be custom cut, tons of shaving off, getting the tunnel to be perfectly fit. It already had a 5-speed. This one's a little beefier. Went ahead and upgraded that. Transmission, rear differential gear, completely redone, cleaned, axles completely rebuilt all the way around. Still running OEM axles, CV joints, everything's been updated for better quality now. Repainted, completely taken off, all the interior trim was pulled out, rewired dash, made everything, swapped out only one gauge, otherwise everything else was working. Went ahead and put in the automatic seats, came with manual seats, went in, did that upgrade. These are Quattro. All of these came in Quattro, which is their Audi's all-wheel drive system. It's a torsion-based system. It's absolutely fantastic. The thing I like to show off most about it, I really like to show people the wing. The wing is probably the coolest part to me, because the way it's designed is to push air farther down and to keep it lowered. And it's from the factory, it's a factory wing. The way it functions, we had it in an air tunnel at one point. That was really cool to see. Every piece of the inside is sound deadened. I mean, when I first got it, it was straight piped. It was so loud that it was rattling my teeth. Shop in California, got a hold of the car, wanted the funner engine, funner powertrain, wanted more power. So pulled it out of a 200 Avant because they have a 5-cylinder 20 valve engine, which has a great potential to make more power. So that was completely built. That engine was torn all the way down, new rings, different pistons, way better connecting rods. Everything was done that could be done at the time to make it a 500 platform build. That's about where we're at right now. I mean, everything's been upgraded. Transmission was torn apart, better synchros, everything done. Everything that could be done at the time was done. Running a 2 Bennett GT kit, absolutely fantastic. Those guys do some fantastic work on these old Audis. Last time I talked to them, when I told them I had this, they said this was probably one of the last ones, maybe 1 or 2 more they'll be able to do, because they've run out of parts that are available from the factory. They bought all of the RS2 parts that they could when Audi stopped making them. This was all done in 2017, so it's not old build. There's only 3,000 miles total on the build, and I've put 2,000 of it on. Once I got all the receipts, was even better, knowing what I bought it for and what it's actually worth. I've had some crazy offers on it. The fuel system, or the fuel to empty works, the G-force meter works, temperature gauge works, and this is all digital. Everything has been completely redone. It also has mechanical gauges, but the LCD display everything functions. I could scroll through if I want to see what my miles per gallon is, what the G-force I'm reading is, my average speed. Everything functions on it. There was no expense spared when this was done.